Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Passion is energy. Feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. You become what you believe, not what you think or what you want. Every day you are only as good as your last show. Do the one thing you think you cannot do. Fail at it. Try again. Do better. The second time. The only people who never tumble are those who never mount the high wire. This is your moment. Own it. Turn your wounds into wisdom. When I look into the future, it's so bright, it burns my eyes. I don't believe in failure. It is no failure if you enjoy the process. The whole point of being alive is to evolve into the complete person you were intended to be. Whatever has happened to you in your past has no power over this present moment, because life is now. So go ahead, fall down. The world looks different from the ground. Excellence is the best deterrent to racism or sexism. I believe that every single event in life happens in an opportunity to choose love over fear. Being human means you will make mistakes, and you will make mistakes because failure is God's way of moving you in another direction. The thing you fear most has no power. Your fear of it is what has the power. Facing the truth really will set you free. You can either see yourself as a wave in the ocean, or you can see yourself as the ocean. Don't let people talk you into what they think is you. The challenge of life, I have found, is to build a resume that doesn't simply tell a story about what you want to be, but it's a story about who you want to be. I was raised to believe that excellence is the best deterrent to racism or sexism, and that's how I operate my life. The struggle of my life created empathy. I could relate to pain, being abandoned, having people not love me. If you come to fame not understanding who you are, it will define who you are. I don't think you ever stop giving. I really don't. I think it's an ongoing process. And it's not just about being able to write a check, it's being able to touch somebody's life. I always knew I was destined for greatness. I feel that luck is preparation meeting opportunity. With age comes the understanding and appreciation of your most important asset, your health. Understand that the right to choose your own path is a sacred privilege. Use it. Dwell in possibility. For every one of us that succeeds, it's because there is somebody there to show you the way out, no matter how we are, or what we look like, or what we may believe. It is both possible and, more importantly, it becomes powerful to come together in common purpose and common effort. Unless you choose to do great things with it, it makes no difference how much you are rewarded or how much power you have. Money is worth nothing if it can buy you the opportunity to love more. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more if you concentrate on what you don't have. You will never, ever have enough. Surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher, The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. The greatest discovery of all times is that a person can change his future by merely changing his attitude. Doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. Where there is no struggle, there is no strength. Breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure. You are responsible for the energy that you create for yourself, and you are responsible for the energy that you bring to others. What God intended for you goes far beyond anything you can imagine. You can have it all. You just can't have it all at once. Real integrity is doing the right thing, knowing that nobody's going to know whether you did it or not. Every stumble is not a fall, and every fall does not mean failure. I'm a woman in process. I'm just trying like everybody else. I try to take every conflict, every experience, and learn from it. Life is never dull. If you want to feel good, you have to go out and do some good. I still have my feet on the ground. I just wear better shoes. I don't think of myself as a poor, deprived ghetto girl who made good. I think of myself as somebody who from an early age knew I was responsible for myself and I had to make good. It isn't until you come to a spiritual understanding of who you are, not necessarily a religious feeling, but deep down, the spirit within, that you can begin to take control. My philosophy is that not only you are responsible for your life, but doing the best at this moment puts you at the best place for the next moment. Follow your instincts. That's where true wisdom manifests itself. Your job is not just to do what your parents say, what your teachers say, what society says, but to figure out what your heart calling is, and to be led by that. You know you are on the road to success if you will do your job and not be paid for it. What I know is that if you do work that you love, and the work fulfills you, the rest will come. I have a lot of things to prove to myself. One is that I can live my life fearlessly. I had no idea that being your authentic self could make me as rich as I've become. If I had, I'd have done it a lot earlier. When you forgive somebody, it doesn't necessarily mean you want to invite them to your table. You alone are enough. As you become more clear about who you really are, you'll be better able to decide what is best for you the first time around you.